Making his way to the ring from Washington, weighing in at 242 pounds, Ridge Hook.
You need to become your darkest, most evil self to succeed in a casket match, and he is more than ready to become that person tonight. This poor superstar has just stepped onto the battlefield against the last outlaw. It's going to be a long night for this guy.
The dead man is here, and a chill has come across this arena.
One of the most unconventional superstars in the history of this game strikes fear into the hearts of the entire locker room.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, the
At WrestleMania, The Undertaker has the most revered, undefeated streak ever.
Icons have been slain. Legends destroyed.
Listen to the list. Kane, Orton, Michaels, Triple H, Cena, all have fallen to The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Even the showcase of immortals is overcome by darkness.
Moments away from doing what he does best, dominating the competition.
This is his yard, and there's no turning back now. No mercy.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
You see it at ringside. Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters.
Starting things off with a good old Donnybrook certainly set the tone here.
A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. You can really feel the heat.
Move! And averting damage there.
Good, great, grand uppercut. And the dead man looks human at that moment.
Sure, he's not 100%, but he'll be all right. He just needs to focus on the task at hand.
Oh, what a club. Sent flying out of the ring here. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Big clothesline. Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Undertaker is having trouble fighting back.
Pile driver. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
Driven down face first. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Knew it was coming from Taker.
Torturing the knee with that attack.
Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
But Undertaker is just one move away from turning this around.
It's never good when you see the urn come out.
Are you kidding me? The cremated remains of a human being are in there.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man.
Stomping. Ouch.
He has to be suffering here.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Choke slam! Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got a sledgehammer. What barbaric act does he have in mind?
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Uh-oh.
Cuts the attack off. Undertaker cuts him off. Momentum going back to Undertaker's corner.
That is possibly the trigger for Undertaker to battle his way back into this.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Oh, able to get that elbow into the gut, man.
Hooked and the end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
From the first bell, these men have been unleashing on each other.
Neither one of them holding back.
Or just crashing into the table.
Getting his opponent on their feet on top of the announce deck.
Hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
Just decimating our announce table.
Decimating a human body. We need medical attention out here. Oh no, why are they clearing off our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon.
Taking out the goodie bag, and I'll tell you right now, there ain't no treats in there, baby. All eyes are glued on the action. No one can look away from this breathtaking spectacle.
A legendary match in the making before our very eyes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. time flapjack.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Undertaker's perseverance being
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion. As their opponent by the face, Iron Claw.
Iron Claw right into a slam. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, no. Look away.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
And now he gets back into the ring. And he was ready for Undertaker. Bang! He finds a counter. Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Yeah, the dead man getting some refreshed vitality.
Oh, no! Not the thumbtacks!
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after...
Hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
Pulling out all the stops, one step closer to laying his opponent to rest.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level.
He's making his way to ringside now. Undertaker facing some trouble.
You can bet the dead man won't rest here.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
His instincts kicking in and saving him from a further beating.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Undertaker thinking he can close this one out.
Stops that offense from connecting. Oh, big boot.
Elusiveness from Undertaker.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Ooh.
Shoulder tackle.
And after a move like that, this casket might have found its resident.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Brutal hit with the sledgehammer.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Focusing on the leg here, trying to weaken them at the base.
Oh, man!
Hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
Just risked it all to take out their opponent.
Taking out our desk in the process. This is turning into a destruction derby. Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. Oh, my God. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
He gets rattled with a tackle.
He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid.
Double axe handle right across the chest. What a driver. Getting their bell rung here once again. Look at this. This can't be good. Oklahoma slam. He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Things are quickly coming together for him.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, no. Head first.
Carrying himself like a true superstar who knows how good he is.
Oh, grab the neck.
Choke slam. Lethal combination.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Undertaker has to find a way to right the ship here.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Lift off.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
Oh, yeah! Full contact right there. That might just be enough to get them in the casket.
Caught in a bad spot. Close the lid and win the match. Trying with all their might to close the casket. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's headed to the top now. Undertaker looking under the ring. What does he have in mind here?
I'll give you one guess what's in that bag.
Channeling their hardcore. Not the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. Oh, absolutely devastating boot right there.
No, but
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
Caught with a clothesline.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear.
And now he's doing what one does with a bag of thumbtacks, spreading the thousands of tacks around. He's clearly planning to do major damage with them. From the heavens, splash from the top.
Double axe handle right across the chest.
Counters back with a...
No, onto the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body. An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Trying to close the casket.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. There goes Undertaker, returning to the ring. Tap onto the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Undertaker with the counter. Kick gets caught. Those thumbtacks!
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion. Just hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
But now he's got to get his opponent up and into that casket. Got to get that dead weight into the box, man.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying. And they win!
What an epic struggle.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here is your winner,
What a win here in this casket match.
Being put down to your final resting place. Now the hearse is on the way and your flowers are being delivered.